Start of summer, but we're really starting to crank the heat.
Yeah, it was still nice this morning, upper 50s, low
really
60s.
nice,
You'll
yeah.
still feel comfortable tomorrow morning, even though we're bumping up the humidity ever so slightly. Dew point now at 63, and that's one of those ways to note just how sticky it feels. The higher that number gets, the more uncomfortable it is outside. A little sting to the air this afternoon. It's 83. The haze has returned. That sky is not the same deep blue color. So yes, we are moving back into a much more summer-like pattern. A couple of isolated downpours in Chilton County and Perry County. We've seen some through Walker County. Some decent rain over southern Walker County so far today. Not a lot in Jefferson or Tuscaloosa, and then up through St. Clair and Etowah counties. One healthy shower here around Hoax Bluff, right along the Appalachian Highway and Alford Bend Road, Jones Road, and then up toward Tenmore Bend. This downpour is shifting toward the west into the city of Gadsden. Now, the heaviest part of this is seeming to build up toward Lookout Mountain, close to Highway 411, and then it'll come right up over the main ridge. And some rain is possible downtown Gadsden, Attala, over to Alabama City. But I don't think it rains equally over even the entire city of Gadsden. And that's just one of those things that we deal with this time of year. Where do the downpours develop on a given afternoon? This is what a chance of rain looks like. Some of us get it, some of us don't. Many of us over the next 7 days will have zero rainfall, mainly because this feature, that swirl down in the Gulf of Mexico, not really coming this way. It will help to send some moisture northward and enhance our small chance of an isolated shower or storm on Thursday. But I just don't see too many of us getting sort of any sort of significant rain or thunderstorm activity day after day, really adding up to all that much. So here's the area the National Hurricane Center is watching. A 20% chance of development. We do not anticipate any significant tropical storm or hurricane activity yet, even though tomorrow is technically the first day of the season. Here's what some of the forecast model data does. You can see the swirl there, fairly compact, a lot more rain toward the Alabama and Florida Gulf Coast, and then by Friday it starts to draw inward and move south, and that should leave us with a pretty good looking weekend on the coastline. Rip current risk low to moderate because the wind will be out of the north, but it will be getting a little hotter down that way, just the same way it'll be getting hotter around here. A limited chance of some isolated showers or thunderstorms in coming days. Don't look for a whole lot of rain, though. A few storms around Thursday, the high about 83 in the middle of the afternoon for Birmingham, 85 from Bessemer over to about 86 in Tuscaloosa, and lower 80s around Lineville and Anniston. Small chance of an isolated storm, only at about 20%, and then look towards your weekend. An isolated shower or two possible, very small chance of any rain at all. I wouldn't change my plans whatsoever. It does maybe get a touch cooler Monday, and then we're surging with more heat and humidity toward the middle of next week as well. You're watching WVTN.